Ah, yikes. There we go. Okay. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay. Lucha, do it for tuning in today. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes. If anyone else tunes in. Oh, I forgot one thing. All right, I'm back. Okay. Let's start off with a little sage today. Thanks for tuning in and turning your camera sideways. Okay. Smudge the chimes. You can't see them yet. All right. Welcome to today's presentation of Good Rising TV. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you very much. And today we will be covering the Cosmic Chimes Enchanting session for the transit of the Sun in Sidereal Aquarius. Saturn has moved into Sidereal Aquarius. And then there's, let's see, three planets in Sidereal Pisces and 3 asteroids in Sidereal Pisces. So that's a lot of emotional clearing that we'll be doing today. And my name is Arit Tachia Ahmet from Asmataji Temple, a Light Being Wellness. And we're going to start today's program with a crystal ball for grounding. We go clockwise to open. We bring the energy up. We're removing blockages. We're going counterclockwise. And we go clockwise, or bring the energy down. We're manifesting. So we're going to go counterclockwise. It's a beautiful sounding bowls tuned to the note of G, aligned to the root chakra. We start our sessions off for grounding. All right, so there's been many new developments here at the temple and Light Being Wellness as far as scheduling and planning. And I have decided I am not following the lunar calendar anymore. And I have spent some time mapping out, like I said, when the different celestial bodies are inside of the sacred hoop, which is Sirius, Orion, Gemini, Taurus. And when you're looking towards the sacred hoop, you're looking out away from the center of the galaxy. It's one of the spiral arms. And then I've started following this celestial bodies as they pass through Ophiuchus, which is towards the center of the Milky Way. And to me, that's like two portals, and we're at the center. And I don't really know the full significance of this yet, but I'm going with it. I'm gonna go follow it. This is where I'm being guided. So I have posted this schedule at lightbeingwellness.com/ I made the link kind of long, but I'm going to post it in YouTube. Let's see. There we go. I've posted the early stages of this calendar, and there we go. Posted the early stages of this calendar at this webpage, and next I will be scheduling when the different offerings will be made according to this schedule. So I'm very excited about that and very grateful. And today's presentation is in honor of the sun moving into Sidereal Aquarius. You know, here at Horoscopes, Chematones, Light Being Wellness, Asmataji Temple, we follow a 13-month Kemetic Sidereal astrology system. And right now we moved into Aquarius. The sun moved into Sidereal Aquarius on February 16th at 10:10 a.m. Central Time, and will be in Sidereal Aquarius until March 12th at 12:37 p.m. Central Time. And also, Aquarius, or Saturn, moved into Sidereal Aquarius on February 16th at 5:31 a.m. And the sun and Saturn are conjunct. The next time Sun and Saturn are conjunct in Sidereal Aquarius is January 31st, the year 2051. And I also have here that Saturn moves into Sidereal Pisces on April 30th. So I don't know if they won't line up again next month, but they're following a similar journey. So I'm very excited about this. And one of my favorite astrologers posted something about Saturn and the sun being exact at 27 degrees Aquarius. And she has some questions that we should ask ourselves during this transit. So I want to share those with you before we start our transmission. How can I be a living expression of the change I wish to see in the world? How can I love as much as possible in every moment, even in the most challenging times? How can I stay attuned to the high vibrational energy of love, no matter what is happening in my outer world? What would it take to dismantle the old limiting structures and create new, innovative, expansive ones, where we are all free to express what is ours to express, be what is ours to be, live what is ours to live? So those are very good questions. I guess I will find a way to add this to the webpage that is about this event at Ra-Ku-Er-Ku. It's called Ra-Ku-Er-Ku. Why is it called Ra-Ku-Er-Ku? Because Ra is the sun, and Ku-Er-Ku is the Kemetic name for this constellation of Aquarius. So when I say Ra-Ku-Er-Ku, that means sun in Sidereal Aquarius. Sometimes I get tired of saying sidereal, this, sidereal that. So I have other names for the constellations, and you can find those at lightbeingwellness.com. You can find the Horoscopes ebook. You can download it. It's still free. I don't know how much longer it will be free, so you should download it soon. And so we're going to start with that. Oh, well, we'll start with that, and then I'll give the forecasts and the other activities. Anything else? Yeah, that's okay. All right, so I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see the chimes. I can do this without. Come on now. Okay, push this one back. Thank you for tuning in. We're just getting ready to start the transmission. I'll lower this so you can see them. So each one of these chimes represents a god or goddess, Kemetic gods and goddesses. So we start with the Earth orbiting around the sun in 1 year. That's Geb. And we have Anpu. I'm going to switch those around because you should always start with Anpu, the opener of the way. So let me start with Anpu. There you go. Anpu, the opener of the way, and this tone represents the constellations along the ecliptic. Then we have Uranus, symbolizing Aquarius, and this tone is, we connect that to Heru, spiritual aspiration. Still finding it right. We have Ra for the sun, Geb for Saturn. The Kemetic term for this planet is Picaeus. Then Neptune, representing Sidereal Pisces. And in this system, we refer to this tone as Nebuhet. Heteru for Venus. Amun for Jupiter. Imhotep, Chiron. These planets are all in Sidereal Pisces. We have the tones for Juno and Vesta here as well. Those are all in Sidereal Pisces. And then I've added some extra tones because we're going to be dealing with emotional clearing. So we have Sedna for healing from trauma, and Nebharu for rare, unusual, synchronistic alignments. That's what I'm going to say for that. All right, so we're going to start off with just the solar and Saturn conjunction, and then in the next round, we'll deal with the emotions in Pisces. Then I was going to use my system for clearing away chaos and egoism. It's a little too close. It's over now. Anpu. Om Heru Om Ra I open the way. I am on I can see the difference between real and unreal. I remove obstacles to my destiny. I am Heru. I am spiritual aspiration. I am spiritual victory. I win over ego and unrighteousness. I carry a message of truth and liberation. share my knowledge and wisdom to uplift humanity. I am the light of creation. I use my light to dispel ignorance. I use my creativity I use my creativity to help bring humanity into the light. I use my creativity to manifest my vision of reality. And bring healing light to those with eyes to see. I am gay. I support all life. I am the earth. I am structure and stability. I am discipline that leads to my freedom and sovereignty. I've been looking forward to this session. The sounds always help lift me up and get me reorganized and ready to face the challenges. So, as stated previously, this current alignment will not happen again for another 28 years in the year 2051. And it started thinking me about where was I during my first Saturn return, because this is my second Saturn return. So the next time the Sun and Saturn align in Aquarius, it will be my third Saturn return. So I've been reflecting on what this moment can signify. And as an artist, my creativity, I've always had the intention that it would help bring awakening or healing to people who hear the tones. So that's already there. However, this for me is like a time capsule to see what creations manifest during this month. And I'm planning to release an album and other projects, and then I'm just going to see where it lands in 28 years. I think this is just a really good opportunity for us to focus our creativity, our creations in alignment with the message of Aquarius. And Saturn, in the past, it just represented obstacles and boundaries, limitations, restrictions, impossibilities. And I've come to see how it also represents discipline and consistency, and how that can lead to abundance. Because, you know, people say I'm a free spirit. So I'm really learning to make peace with Saturn. So during this month, that is what I'm going to be focusing on. So let's take a minute. I want to go back to those questions. How can I be a living expression of the change I wish to see in the world? For me, that is the music and the sounds that are coming through. How can I love as much as possible in every moment in the most challenging times? I think the first step is to remember to love self and not switch that around to people pleasing or, pleasing others. Just love self as much as possible in the most challenging times and not let go of that trust. How can I stay attuned to the high vibrational energy of love no matter what is happening in my outer world? What works for me is these sounds and chanting. That's what keeps me attuned to high vibrational energy of love no matter what is happening in the outer world. It's also, these challenges in the outer world are also opportunities for us to practice responding to egoism with love. So I guess just see it as a lesson rather than, something, a catastrophe. Just see it as a lesson and use our creativity. That includes our imagination, our visualization, our artwork, our music, our sounds, to utilize our creativity. That's what I was trying to get out during the transmission, is to use our creativity to be a living expression of change. Use our creativity to love as much as possible. Use our creativity to stay tuned to the high vibrational energy. And what would it take to dismantle the old limiting structures and create new, innovative, expansive ones? To me, that sounds like what's going on with Saturn, and also the Pluto return that's going on for the United States of America. The Pluto return is dismantling these structures that have been holding us back with enslavement, oppression, mind control, etc. Create new, innovative, expansive ones. I think that refers to what's been going on a lot with different labels that one community is, they're striving to be able to freely express themselves. However, at the same time, they're trying to squash our own expression. And we've been for so long trying to be accommodating and inclusive and compassionate, like when our ancestors first came across the colonialists, same thing. So I think what it would take for us to be free to express ourselves is to simply do that, to express ourselves, and without fear of what the other institutions will say or how they will take it. Because this is what Haru is about. Uranus is the planet that let's say this is the plane of the solar system. All the other planets orbit around the sun in this direction. However, Uranus is headed in a totally different direction, its own direction. It's still orbiting the sun, but its own way. And so that is what's coming out now, this alignment that we have until March 12th. So let me see if there's any questions or comments. Right here. Plug and play. Plug and play batteries? I don't know what you're referring to, plug and play batteries. Maybe if you could give some more information, I could respond to your question. Okay. All right. Let's see. So the next section is I will give a rundown of some of the celestial events. The book I mentioned on my website. Oh, the Haduscope's Sidereal Astrology Handbook and Resource Guide. If you go to the astrology tab up front and then astrology, there should be a place to download it. If you're not able to find it, I'll look for it. Sidereal Astrology. Thank you, Constance. Yes, I was, how did I come into this? It's a 13-month sidereal, so this is different than the Vedic sidereal. The Vedic sidereal astrology does not include Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is the 13th constellation along the ecliptic. It's way bigger than most of the other constellations, and it actually crosses the ecliptic, and other smaller constellations do not cross the ecliptic. So many of us feel that it should be included. Western astrologers do not like it because the new month does not begin on the 21st. It has a very I haven't even bothered to memorize it yet, which is why I'm having this series that starts at the beginning of each month. So you should be able to find this chart somewhere on my website. I'm currently updating it because time moves forward one day every 70 years, and I feel that this has happened. So where was I? 13 month sidereal system. So I'm working on a calendar that reflects the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, and also my favorite star, Sirius, my favorite constellations of the Sacred Hoop. So you're tuning in at a perfect time. Yes, I was saying the sidereal system of the Vedic system does not include Ophiuchus, and this one does. And that's all I'm going to say right now. Okay, so I'm going to give the rundown of the celestial events for the month of Rahu, Sun in Sidereal Aquarius, from February 16th through March 12th. So I already mentioned Saturn is in Sidereal Aquarius until April 30th. Then we have Mercury is in Sidereal Capricorn and moves into Sidereal Aquarius on March 1st at 8:22 a.m. And then Mercury moves into Sidereal Pisces at 7:41. I don't have the date there. I don't have the date there, but I'm just focusing on March. Okay. So I haven't decided how often I'll be coming on for these. I think the way it's going to be is the ancient African adorations will be when planets are in the Sacred Hoop near Sirius. And wellness events will be when planets are moving through Ophiuchus. Other than that, I'm doing the spiral dance medicine wheel and the sun solar transits. Then we have, now this is where it gets very interesting. There's all these planets are in Sidereal Pisces. So Venus is in Sidereal Pisces and moves into Aries on March 15th at 7:53 a.m. This is right around the time that the sun moves into Pisces as well. So they'll be there together for 3 days. We have Jupiter is in Sidereal Pisces, moves into Aries in May. And right now, Venus and Jupiter are just spectacular to see if you're going out to look at the stars. They look like diamonds on a necklace just hanging in the sky in the constellation of Sidereal Pisces. And then we have Juno and Vesta are in Sidereal Pisces. And Neptune is also in Sidereal Pisces. And I think that right now it's might be retrograde. It's kind of going back and forth between Aquarius and Pisces. Then we have Uranus is in Sidereal Aries, which is ruled by Mars. So that's a struggle of spiritual aspiration and egoism. Pluto is still in Sidereal Sagittarius, moves into Sidereal Capricorn on March 1st at 5:12 a.m. Ceres is in Sidereal Virgo, and Pallas Athena is in Sidereal Gemini, which actually says Canis Major, which is Sirius. Either way, Pallas Athena is inside the sacred hoop, and Sedna is still in Sidereal Taurus. Then if you go to the website, I've also posted the lunar transits. This week we had the moon in Sidereal into Primate, Sidereal Sagittarius on the 15th. Then the moon moved into Hypnaeus, Sidereal Capricorn yesterday at around 11:30 p.m. Central. Tomorrow the moon moves into Aquarius, so it joins the sun and Saturn tomorrow at 7:19 p.m. Central Time. And it just keeps moving. And then I also have posted the dates for the sacred hoop. Mostly the moon, but some other planetary movements. And Ophiuchus, same thing, mostly the moon, but Mercury, Venus, and Mars are fast movers. So we'll be following those mostly. All right. Questions? Okay. So now we're going to move on to the Neptune conjunction in Sidereal Pisces. So I can move these over. And I've added the tones for, let me sit up a little bit, the tones for Sedna and Nibiru. What is Nibiru? Nibiru is a planet that they say intersects with our solar system every 3,600 years. It's considered to be a second sun. Some people have made sightings of it, photographs. I don't know, but I'm happy to have the tuning forks for this, and I decided to include it in this transmission. I'm going to readjust the cameras. I like to see the chimes. I don't know about you. Turn it this way. It's not the right ones. All right, I'm glad you found the book. And please sign the mailing list. All right, so I have Venus for goddess Het. Oh, sorry, can't forget Neptune. I have Neptune. Neptune, goddess Nebuhet. Heteru for Venus. Amun for Jupiter. Imhotep for Chiron. Sedna and Nebharu for Nibiru. And Geb for grounding. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. to said no to Neperu to Neperu to Eteru to Amu to Imhotep to Sedna to Neperu to again I am mortality. I am the lady of the hall. Pour out your heart, your feelings and emotions for healing. Let go of the past. Let go of what no longer serves you. Wash it away. Wash it away. Let your feelings flow. Let your sadness go. Let your trauma go. Before it becomes a part of you. Nopu Hateru. I am the path of beauty and the goddess of life force energy. I am the power of the second. Open up your heart. Open your heart to love. too long. See the gift in adversity. When lost, reclaim your divinity by opening to the cosmic mind of creation. Keep your mind pure, keep your heart pure, keep your womb pure and clean. Free from toxic emotions and feelings. Nukuamu, the witnessing consciousness that never sleeps. I see all that has come to pass. Let go of your sadness. It is not real. Let go of your losses and be free. I see your pain, but it is not real. Time to move on to your bright future. I watch over you and protect you. I am hidden from you. I'm always there for you. Look to your hotel. Master of healing. Toxic emotions are holding you back. Release your sadness and breathe every day. With your self-care, let your tears flow. They are so healing and cleansing and free. Release your emotions through your creativity. Look who said no. I hold your trauma in the deep oceans of emotions and feelings. Release your trauma onto the earth. Release your sadness into the ocean. Release your cries into the wind. Allow the sun to shine away your fears. Go your own way as you heal on your journey. Remain true to yourself. You know what is best for you as you heal and grow. Release your emotions, express your feelings without fear. I am here, holding sacred space for your healing. Oh, never said no. Never time to release your feelings for deep healing. Time to express your feelings, your soul cleansing. Time to share our feelings for global healing. Om Hateh Pateh Hateh. Om peace, 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 peace. Om Hateh Pateh Pateh. Om peace, 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 supreme peace. Right. I'm so grateful for those of you that are still tuning in. And I know that some of you will be tuning in on the live stream. Energy does not know the difference between time or space. So it's as if you are right here with me in this room. You're receiving the energy and the vibrations, even if you're watching this video um, at another time. Okay. Now let us go to the web page. We also have some information on crystals. These Good Rising TV sessions have all kind of information that helps us stay aligned with the cosmic forces of nature. You may know them as gods or goddesses or celestial ancestors. Oh, excuse me. They also represent cosmic forces of creation, cosmic forces of nature that are used to create, to manifest, and to keep things moving. So some of the crystals for Aquarius are amethyst. I have a beautiful amethyst crystal here. And of course my Saturn return amethyst. I got this amethyst during my second Saturn return. And I have a piece of black tourmaline that I got at my first Saturn return that I keep in this little pocket right here. Uh-oh. Little pocket right here for my amethyst. And also obsidian. I have a beautiful obsidian Olmec that I got in Mexico. A decade, no, 15 years. Impossible. And they say black obsidian and blue aventurine, which I don't have. Ammonite, Amazonite, I do not have. And I have this beautiful labradorite here. So those are my Aquarian crystals. Let's see what are the properties. Amethyst, energy protection, relaxing energy, balancing. Black obsidian, calm distress, restful sleep, protection, balancing. And labradorite, reduce stress and anxiety, harmony, peace. Concentrate. I was under the impression it's also good for communication. That's why I got this piece. All right, so it looks like my cell phone on TikTok is about to die out. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and do the self-care session, and then you can, if you want to, you can watch it on the YouTube replay. I forgot to use these two. All right, so I have here a tray of the tuning forks. If you can, these are the tuning forks that correspond to the chimes that were played earlier. Tuning forks. And I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And like I said, the energy does not know the difference between time and space. So these self-care sessions have been informed that they are beneficial online. So I'm going to put the tuning forks on my body, and it's as if I'm putting them on your body. Start with some grounding. So this one, I'm going to focus on the sun and Saturn in Sidereal Aquarius. And if there's time, I will do the Neptune conjunction. I have a feeling that I'm going to come back and do that one. I think I can tell you when I'm going to do that one. Because that one is the one about wellness. So that one would be March 13th is the next time I will be doing that one. We'll see. I might do one before that. the goal of this new scheduling is to find a balance. So I'm just working it out right now. So I'm going to start with some grounding. So like I said, we're working on our creativity, and I wrote down in my notes that I would like to see my creativity lead to sovereignty. I know that it's good for healing and devotion and consciousness, enlightenment, so many things. And I would like to see my creative efforts illuminate a path to sovereignty for indigenous people who do not choose to be a part of this system. So that's what my focus is for the next 28 years, until Sun is in conjunction with Saturn in Sidereal Aquarius again. Okay, I'm putting this timestamp and see where we are in 28 years. Yeah, it's just for fun. I don't know, not really for fun, but it's fun. Yeah, to me that's fun. I don't mean like taking it lightly. It's very serious as our IUS, and to me this is what is fun. So that's what this session is about. That we're able to find a way to utilize our creativity that leads to sovereignty for those who seek it, leads to freedom, liberation, enlightenment, and everything that comes with that: justice, peace, abundance, prosperity, land, all that. And I'm focusing on sovereignty, enlightenment. So I'm just going to open the way with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Neptune. Well, no, let's just open the way with the sun. Here we go. Open the way with the sun. So I have it on my creativity chakra, my heart, and my first eye. Opening the way to our creativity. So we're free to express ourselves without any obstacles, limitations. Okay. Now we're going to move to the sun in Sidereal Aquarius. Same thing. Creativity chakra, heart chakra, first eye. I also use the pineal gland in the back. And I'm also using Zodiac and Haru. Brothers, right? Two brothers, Anpu and Haru. Okay, and now Capricorn. Saturn. Where'd you go, Saturn? We'll do Saturn and the Sun. Got this powerful conjunction. See where we are in 28 years with our creativity and our sovereignty, our discipline. I'm going to still be doing these schedules on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, 28 years ago, when I had visions of sending out notices about the planetary alignments and music in alignment with the spiral dance medicine wheel, I had no idea that the internet would be like this. I mean, we didn't even have the internet during my first Saturn return. So there's no telling where we're going to be by my next one, 28 years. It's just something to think about. And then I have Saturn and Uranus, Saturn in Sidereal Aquarius. right, so we went through all those. Now I'm going to do Extraordinary Vessel. And let's see. I still use my charts. I'm not going to do the kidney ones today. Oh, here we go. Ren, conception of idea, divine transformations, changes, nourishes yin energy in order to integrate everything that happens. That's a good one. Ren and yin wei, pericardium, heart protector, inner gate, helps to unwrap the heart chakra. Trauma. No, that's for Neptune. We'll save that one. I'll do Ren and Do. Do nourishes spine and brain, dizziness, tendinitis, poor memory, regulates Kundalini, transitional shifting. Here we go. Yang Wei. That's what I'm going to do. Yin and Yang Wei. Okay. So first I'll do the Yin. Yin Kiao. I have your charts here. I'm going to be publishing my book this year. I won't say very soon. My Sound Healing Manual, Self-Care. So we're going to start with the Ren. And it's hard to show it. But the points, if you want to do your self-care, it's this point right here on your wrist. It's like a flat part. And then your inside ankle, opposites. Don't worry, I'm doing it here for you. So we're going to do opening the way to our freedom and liberation. So one hand. Got to rearrange myself here. Okay, one hand. And inside ankle. I need a better camera. I'm going to do more of this. But don't worry, this is going straight to you. Everyone who's watching this video is getting this wonderful self-care session where we're opening the way to use our creativity in ways that lead to our sovereignty for ourselves and others. Creativity, creativity in ways to open the ways to enlightenment of ourselves for others, seeing where we're going to be in 28 years with this affirmation. It works. All right, and that was the Ren, and now the Do. We're going to do the opposite side. So I did this hand first. Now I'm going to do this hand. This point here where your pinky is and your outer ankle. So move my legs the other way. So this pinky and this ankle. All right, so again, open the way with arm poo. This one is the Yin Kiao and the Ren. Okay, so that was the Ren. Kiao. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I said the Yin Kiao. So that's the opposite of the one we just did. Okay. All right, so just going to remove obstacles to my creativity. Let's start opposite hand. Opposite ankle. Oh, inner ankle, sorry. Okay. Go. Almost done. Thank you for being here, Chris. Chick cool. You'll be able to watch the replay, and I'll be posting the schedule soon as it's completed. This is kind of like a revolutionary thing here for me. I'm no longer following the moon. I'm following the solar sidereal movements and when the planets align with the Milky Way. So it's a whole new ball game for me. So I'm glad that you're here. And I've got two more. Oops. And I hope to start teaching classes soon, just getting organized. This is a self-care session. Even though you can't see what I'm doing, the sounds are going through this internet connection to you. So you're getting a mini tune-up. All right, so those were the extraordinary vessels. And now we're going to finish off with the high tone frequencies. You can hear these really well. Speakers. Removing obstacles to our success as we learn how to use our creativity in ways that help us find our liberation, our sovereignty, getting that established, getting your paperwork in order. Using your imagination, visualization, artwork. You're manifesting a home for liberation. Awesome. I would love to visit. I'm manifesting an ashram and a world tour where I go around the world visiting different ashrams and communities with music and sound healing. That's my supervision. And, you know, I used to want to move out of the country and just get a home somewhere, and that wasn't happening. And I realized I don't want to just have one home. I just want to be able to travel. So that's what I'm working on. Okay, let's try a few more combinations with these. It's Saturn and Anpu. A little bit more time. Ooh, Florida. I've been reading a lot about things going on in Florida. So I hope we can stay in touch. Constance. Woo woo. Woo woo. Okay. All right. So then we'll close with some grounding. I'm amazed that my phone hasn't died yet, TikTok. I'm trying to hurry so you wouldn't miss the ending. So it looks like it's going to work. Some more grounding for all of our intentions and our plans, our prayers, our wishes. Where are you now, Constance? You say you want to, are you in Florida now, or are you going to set up in Florida? Oh, and here's something else new. I'm not usually doing this, but if you wanted to make a donation to Asmataji Temple, I don't know if these are showing up, but you can certainly try. Or just visit my website, lightbeingwellness.com/Asmataji-temple. Okay. And you'll find the chart there if you want to look at it more closely. This is a 13-month sidereal astrology chart. And you can receive your own chart with consultation, chart with analysis, chart analysis consultation, chart analysis consultation, and sound healing session. You can find all that information at lightbeingwellness.com. I love doing these charts, and I would love to work with you as we learn how we can win based on how the planets were arranged and aligned at the time of our arrival on Earth. So if you have any questions, well, Constance, if you want to bring me out there, I would love to do a sound healing session for your community. Yep, I would love to travel and do this work. And let's see, we've got a few minutes left. If anyone has any questions, I have this beautiful pendulum here. I can offer a quick pendulum reading. If anyone has a question. Going once, going twice. Oh, wow. Canada, Florida. Yes, I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I was born and raised in Chicago, and I just recently moved back. I have been to Canada a few times. Okay, Chris has a question. Should Chris move to Missouri? This says you should not move to Missouri. I didn't get to tell you that. You should only ask questions that you are willing to accept the answer, because this is really reading your energy. It's reading your vibrations, and it's helping you find what's the best for you. So I should have given that statement before you asked your question. I was so excited. So Chris, according to this, let's see. Let's ask another question. Let's see. Should Chris move to Missouri? No. Okay. You can ask yes and no questions. Is there, let's see. Is there a situation in Missouri that can be resolved and then he can move there? That'd be hard to move there? No. All right. Does this have anything to do with his ancestors that he should not move there? Yes. Okay. So apparently something happened with your ancestors, and so it's not saying it's not a good idea to. Can this be resolved? Is there like a way that he can fix it so that it's beneficial for him to move to Missouri? Oh, sorry about that. I have on my glasses. I can't see. Also, I said Chrissy. Okay, Chrissy. So it is saying that there's ancestral issues going on, and that if you could work with your ancestors, you could get that block removed, and then it will be okay to move to Missouri. Okay. Okay, Chrissy. So do you have an ancestral altar at your space? Ancestral altar of any type where you, ask your ancestors questions and make offerings and spend time with them, anything like that? I would suggest that. I do readings where we ask more questions and find out why they're saying. Okay, so then I would suggest you sit down and meditate or visualize or ask your ancestors. Did they live in Missouri before? Let's see how many generations back. Let's see how many generations back. One generation? No. Two generations? Yes. 2 generations back, something happened. Okay, so 2 generations back, that's not very far back. So that might be a grandparent or great-grandparent. No one is from there. You are from Greece. Well, I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying what this pendulum yes. Okay. So this Chrissy says she's from Greece, and you're telling her she should not move to Missouri. And something happened 2 generations ago that is causing this block. So Chrissy, if you believe in pendulums, that's what I would say. I don't know why no one is. I don't know. You're the first generation. Okay. Well, let's see. Is there an I don't know. We could do a call later. I tend to follow the pendulum. It says you need to sit down and ask your ancestors why you should not move to to Missouri. That's what I would do. Or you could talk some more. I just use pendulums. So ask them. There is in the past. Places in Turtle Island were the original Egypt, the original Kemet. Like there's things going on in like places like Missouri and the Midwest. I don't know if you've heard about the mud flood, where there was a totally different civilization here, and then there was some sort of catastrophe where it was all under mud, and then in the late 1800s they cleaned it up and made it look like it was a World's Fair, and then tore it down. So I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, you know about the mud flood. So two generations of ancestors back. Like I say, you might know them. Maybe they went to. Well, you said they never went to Missouri, so I don't know. I really don't know, Chrissy. uh, is it worth it for Chrissy to go there for work to Missouri? No, it says no. So, like I said, you should only ask questions where you're willing to accept the answer, because it's supposed to be getting you to trust yourself. So if you feel like you should move to Missouri and the pendulum says you should not, then it's up to you to decide what to do. If it was me, I would ask my ancestors, why did the pendulum say I shouldn't move to Missouri? Or get a pendulum. You can use a necklace that has a dangling, or you can make one. I know a goddess that makes these. I sell them. You could just use a keychain and ask these questions. But ask questions. Don't just move to Missouri, because that's like our ego says I should move to Missouri. There might be a spiritual, or ancestral, or cosmic reason why this energy says, oh, you pendulum. Okay. Well, then I would sit down in front of my ancestral table and ask. I would look up any information between Greece and Missouri and see what comes up, because I know there's a connection. There's always a connection. It could be like, you maybe know, has been to Missouri, but maybe somebody like 10 generations ago was actually on this landmass. We don't know. I just no, we should not assume anything that we think we know. I mean, yeah, there might be a reason why this came up as you should not move to Missouri. Okay, well, anyway, that is all for today. I'm going to close out with the Om Bowl, and I hope you enjoyed yourself today. Your sister just called. That's interesting. Ask her about Missouri. And look up the mud flood. I don't. It's very interesting. I would look into it. It's always fun. And use your pendulum. Ask questions. That's what it's for. To read your energy. To read energy that you might not be able to access because of trauma or conditioning or judgments or egoism. You may not see it, but the pendulum reads the energy. And there's no egoism in the energy. That's why when I can't make a decision or I don't know what to do, I pull out my pendulum. One of my teachers taught me to use the pendulum when trying to decide what font to use on your webpage, or what color to use on your ad, or what person should you hire someone today, or just like she uses it in her business basically. So okay, we're gonna go clockwise to heal in the good vibes from today's session. Make some new friends. Chrissy, I just want to say one more thing about the Greece Turtle Island, because this is Turtle Island Connection. And I don't mean to offend or disrupt your worldview. I don't know if you're of the opinion or the awareness that even Greece at one time was inhabited by indigenous melanated Black people. And these people traveled over all the continents. In fact, at one time, all the continents were one continent. So, there's no way of knowing if somebody in your lineage did or did not have an experience in Turtle Island. I'm just saying, don't rule it out. You just don't know. And when you start asking these type of questions, you just have to trust yourself. You have to trust your guidance and go with it. Because if you doubt your own guidance, if you doubt your own energy, then you're just going to be stuck. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you for being here. It was great meeting you, and there'll be more coming. The next session will definitely be one on February 28th and February 28th and March 13th. And there will possibly be something before then. Okay, Dua Hatap. Thank you. Thank you for